Hi there, everyone. My name is Robyn, and I thought I would introduce myself by showing you what is in my technological bag, also known as my iPhone. So here we go. I'm going to start with just showing a picture of myself. So this is me, my husband, and my 2 kids. And this is us on Pender Island just this weekend. It was a beautiful weekend. We just recently got a puppy. So if we look at these apps here, these are definitely apps I use on a daily basis. So something I require to kind of get through the day. I think the first thing that stands out to me when looking at this is how much different forms of communication happen through technology. So whether that's using the message app to communicate with friends, family, using WhatsApp to communicate with students. I teach currently at BCIT in the nursing program. I have a group of 7 students in the hospital, and so it requires close communication when caring for patients. And so I use WhatsApp quite a bit to communicate with them in the hospital. FaceTime, something we use frequently to connect with grandparents who don't live close by. That's probably what I use that for. My weekly calendar is definitely how I keep myself organized. Other forms of communication would be personal email, which is down at the bottom of the screen. And next to that is my Outlook email, which is how I keep up to speed on what's going on at work and communicate with colleagues. I also have a Teams app and Slack, both used to communicate with colleagues at work, whether about clinical or Teams for the whole program in general. You'll also notice I have the Messenger app, which is one I use frequently, usually for keeping up with the rapid growth of my kids, buying and selling clothing on Marketplace or sporting equipment. Another app I use quite frequently is Team Snap, which is another way that I communicate with all different sports teams that my kids are on, and also Girl Guides is on there as well. So these technologies definitely allow for me to navigate work, life, family, all of the above. I think this screen also speaks to different skill sets I have, I would say, different competencies. So as I already spoke about, I am a nurse educator. So you can see that just looking at my Outlook. You can see that through looking at my Teams. You'll notice the Pedistat app on there, which highlights my skill set as a nurse. I'm an emergency trained nurse, cardiac nurse. Currently working occasionally, less occasionally now that I'm in school, in urgent care. So that's an app I can use to quickly look up drug dosing, vital signs, etc. Over here on the side, you'll see a few different guitar apps. This might be the least frequently used application currently, but something that I like to do when I have a bit of downtime. And I would also probably say that Audible, podcast, Spotify highlight how I like to learn. I definitely like to listen. I'm a visual learner, so I find being able to listen to a book or a podcast and learn something while I'm still puttering around, folding laundry, or whatever other chores need to be done. I find that to be helpful. If we were to look at this screen 15 to 25 years ago, I think there would be likely less communication. I feel like it would be a little simpler, but I'm grateful for what this allows me to accomplish and how it allows me to organize myself. So that's about it.